Legends Limited Super Ultra Spirit Bomb Goku is here. Let's summon. Here we go. Non-Legends Fest summons. Post Legends Fest unit, which last year is Android 17. This year is Universal Spirit Bomb, or as Legends is calling it, Super Ultra Spirit Bomb Goku. Now, so much to talk about. We're going to talk about their choice. Why is it so many Gokus? We're going to talk about what I was excited about it and that was a bad thing, and what's next. Because if you didn't watch to the end, Hoshi already told us the next character is a Legends Limited, which I love that they got out in front of that and told us that now, so that way we're not speculating for 2 weeks what is the Part 2 Ultra, because last year the Part 2 Ultra was a hit that actually came out in January and shocked us all because we were post Legends Fest. Could have never imagined they were going to drop an LF and immediately drop an Ultra, right? The LF was expected, that was expected, but the Ultra was crazy. But he got ahead of it, post freaking Legends Limited, and based on how he said it, it is going to be a part of the GT campaign. So it should be another GTLF, and hopefully will have nothing to do with Goku. So first off, let's talk about the pick here. Super Ultra Spirit Bomb Goku. I've seen a lot of people saying this should have been Anniversary. And to that I say, until Dokkan used it for the 8th anniversary, no one talked about this moment ever. Am I crazy? I've been in the fandom since the 90s, right? I've watched this since it came over here. I started on the Ocean dub, obviously Funimation dub like everyone else. If you listen to the pod, by the way, I have a podcast where we talk about Dragon Ball, where we're watching Dragon Ball Z. I'll talk about that more in a second, but it's called Key Moments. I'll link to it down below in the description if that sounds cool or something you want to check out. But that's with Dotodoya. I have missed episodes, and I've said that before. This is crazy. What is happening? And not a single one is the new band with Assist, Trunks, and Giru or Goku.
I don't do it, who will?
Who will, Goku? You know what? We're all asking ourselves, who will do it, Goku? Because I don't know. But until Dokkan did it, which by the way, took them 8 years to make it into the moment that they made it, it was a free-to-play unit on Dokkan. So you can't tell me this was some massively desired thing. No one talked about this. When you talk about GT, you talk about the 3 main villains, or you talk about Super Saiyan 4, and that's pretty much it, right? Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, Goku, Gogeta. That is, those are the highlights of the 60-ish episode saga of Dragon Ball GT, of which they spend the first, like, what, 10 to 15 episodes just exploring, which, by the way, I just rewatched that semi-recent-ish with my kiddo. Just, don't ask me why we started GT. It just, honestly, it was the most tame. I'm a little strict with my child. Okay, I'm a little strict about what we watch. He's still 5. Okay, so calm down. Anyways, I just do GT on. It is what it is. It's not something he's 5, dude. And we watched the first like 10 episodes, and I was like, man, dude, this is a very like chill series. It's a nice way to put the first 10 episodes of GT. But no one talked about this moment. This to me, and I said it back then last year. Jocko, Blue Skies. This is an anniversary level. Dokkan cooked and they made it anniversary level. But this moment, it is what it is, man. I know it's the end of the series, but you want to talk anniversary. Ooh, the dopamine hit from Rainbow. Have you liked the video yet? I'm really close to 1 million subs. Have you subscribed? I'm so close, by the way. Insanely close. We are like dummy close. Oh man, and I went blue with the rainbow text. No. Oh, Rosie. Imagine they change it. I can get rainbow text for freaking Pan. That would suck. We need 2 copies of this Goku though. 2 copies and then we're good. Let's go, dude. We love to see that, man. We love to see that. We are on a budget out here these days, bro. We love to not spend too much CC for things. Thank you, Legends, bro. All right, we have the GT Goku. Let's take a look at him here. That is too good, man. We are trying to hit 1 million though, for real. So please subscribe. We are so close. Dude, it's too good. It's too good. I saw people clowning on this art and I'm like, what? I'm like, this is good art. I actually prefer this over the Dokkan art. My favorite part about the Dokkan art is Super Saiyan Vegeta with Trunks and Gohan and Goten and all of them like standing together. That art is sick. I love that art so much. Anyways, and so it's like this is okay to be a monthly LF to me. You know what I mean? Now, the thing in question is how many Gokus can we get in a 12-month span? I looked back. I got curious. I was like, when was the last time? So the last time we got a Vegeta unit that didn't have Goku was Vegeta and Trunks for Legends Fest of 2022. And the last...
If I don't do it, who will?
Who will Goku? I don't know, man. Anyways, imagine you guys can't hear the game and you're just like, why is he talking? Anyway. But the last time we got a solo Vegeta, if I'm not mistaken, was Great Ape Vegeta, who is so old he already got a Zenkai. Now, granted, he's one of the newer Zenkais, right? Is what, 3 Zenkais ago in terms of LLs? But still, he's old enough that he's now got a Zenkai. That was the last solo Vegeta release. That was at the... that was fall of 2021, to put that into perspective. That was fall of 2021. That's the last time a solo Vegeta released in this game, okay? So I know people keep asking for villains, and I get it. We do need villains. But there were a lot of villains released last year, too. And not a single solo Vegeta. So, like, yes, a lot of Gokus. Yes, I do think we need one of the big 3 from GT as a Legends Limited because they don't have one yet. And we're about to talk about that in a second. But like, Vegeta, I'm sorry, like, he's there and it's like, well, what does he do? What do you mean, what does he do, dude? They could easily turn plenty of moments into his own solo LF, and they can cook up some stuff. There's plenty of things we've never seen happen in this game in a 3D space that they could elaborate on and make look better and make shinier and fancier and cool. Like, look what they did last year with Super Saiyan Goku. They made the U Full moment even better. Just do that with his final shine attack, but then like, and make it a little flashy, you know? Easy peasy, bro. Easy peasy. Now, obviously, I don't want to jump too far. I had to talk about the Legends Limited. I don't think it probably will be Vegeta because they just gave the other Vegeta a plat equip, but it, you know, they could also make him transforming. I mean, dude, there's plenty they could do with a Vegeta unit. Anyways, I digress. However, you know, Goku right now is just like, why? Now the kit seems really good. It obviously does help out GT, but of course I've seen a lot of people saying, and you know, it seemed pretty plain as day. He doesn't need GT. So he's probably just gonna be ran with UI. He's just gonna be ran on a Sun Family team, right? Like, you can literally run him with UI and Beast, like easy peasy. You could do it. Like, it's just Sun Family. Now, the thing with Pan that is really cool is she just seems cracked. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but they've been really going crazy with these 1% SPs. Like, look at how good Frieza is from Legends Fest. Frieza is probably one of the better units from the entirety of Legends Fest. It's crazy how good they made Yellow Frieza. And so I think what's funny is now to just, you know, talk a little bit on what's up, Pan? The wrong Pan though. You know, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys were in the Twitterverse of Legends. It was funny seeing people like, they were comparing mine and Gresh's reaction, which a lot of people, it's funny they were feeding into the fact that I guess, like, I put on a smiling face, which, I mean, not that I'm like over here screaming about a Universal Spirit Bomb Goku. You know, it is what it is. Matter of fact, I think if you rewatch, I was more excited about the Solar Flare because I thought it was cool for Solar Flare, even though it's going to be beyond obnoxious to actually play against and stuff. But I was probably more excited about the Pan and the assist characters, and I just thought it looked like a cool unit. But you know, it's just like a general reaction image I just throw on the thumbnail that typically is a good showing of what you're going to get when you get into the video. And then Goresh, of course, uses his, which, again, nothing against Goresh. I like Goresh a lot, but he was playing into it. He knew what he was doing. It was smart. It was smart on his part. He played into. He'd already built up the fact that if it was going to be that Goku, he didn't want that, which is fair. We don't need another Goku, and so he played into it. It's smart. It's very smart, and people ate it up. And so it was like he knew what he's doing. Crash is a smart dude. He knows what he's doing. And so people were comparing like the duality of men, and like people were like, I can't believe he's this happy about it. I'm like, well, first off, you can watch it. I'm happy about it, but I'm not like, yo, let's go. We got none of that. We ain't got none of that. Come on, man. Let's calm down a little bit. And so it's just like the thing is I think that people just thought that I was like overly excited about a GT Goku, and I'm like, I didn't want this. I mean, this wasn't like, sure, this was definitely, there we go. That's what I wanted. This was definitely on the you know, the list. I mean, the list of GT units, there's not many. There's 60 episodes to pull from, bro. What all are you getting? Now, I think they could have handled it way better. I think they could have taken a note out of, you know, I mean, they literally copied the Super Saiyan 3 unit from last anniversary, which I was personally substantially more excited for. The end of Z Spirit Bomb, infinitely more hype to me than the end of GT Spirit Bomb, and much more of a like deserved moment and finale feeling and just everything, right? Like it kind of felt a little retreaded in GT, which is fine. Spirit Bomb is a very important part of Dragon Ball, but anywho, you know, they copied it and they did a similar thing, right? They brought in the whole like essentially standby mechanic for Legends, and so it'd have been better handled if they would have done that, but of course they didn't, because they're giving us 2 Legends limited units in 1 month for a standard GT campaign, which is kind of sort of new territory for us. Anyways, so besides this Goku, who else could it be for GT? Pretty much Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They could give us a ×10 Kamehameha, because right now the Super Saiyan 4 Goku we have is his Dragon Fist that he does. And so they could do the ×10 Kamehameha. I definitely don't think we'll get another Goku, but would you be surprised? No, let's just be real. Then, if not him, then Vegeta. Now, if not them, I guess they could formulate something with tag characters, right? But then at that point, it's probably, if they're doing a tag LL, it's probably Goku and Vegeta related somehow. So we already have the SSJ 4s. We now got this moment. You know, I don't know where we would be going, you know, with not that. So anyways, besides this moment that we got, the 2 SSJ 4s, obviously SSJ 4 Gogeta, but he's going to probably be an Ultra at some point this year. The only things that are left are the 3 main villains, which are Baby, Omega, and Super 17, which I all think are all deserving of Legends Limited units for sure. They're the 3 main villains of a series of Dragon Ball. But I mean, maybe the marketing says, you know, the research department says like, please let it be the Trunks. We need the pan. We need the pan. The Pan Trunks Giru. Pan Trunks Giru. I cannot believe I'm over here hoping it's them and not the LL, but we gotta get them, bro. The video can't end until we get both of them. Although we need another copy. I will gladly take either one of them. Either one of them, please. Please. Where are you at? Oh my gosh, please. Is it them? Is it them? That art looks like, the shading looks different. Am I crazy? That looks like not Legends art. What in the world? Huh? We got him! Oh! Dude, we just completed the box again. Let's go! Holy, what is going on? Do they do anything? I doubt they do. No, they don't. They really don't do the long press stuff anymore, do they? That was a crazy multi of it, dude. Oh my gosh. Anyways, now to come back a second, let's take it back a second and let's talk about anniversary, right? Because a lot of people wanted this as the anniversary, because a lot of people are saying, you know, what we saw for TOP in Universal Rep last year we'll likely see again this year, which, you know, I think Toshi basically said that, right? Or am I just dreaming that he said that in the reveals and stuff? Either way, you're going to imagine that they will probably buff GT. They really do tend to try their best to give these tags some love here and there for sure. And so if you presume we're going to see it, probably not as much as we saw U-Rep. I need to sit down and just like look at just how much we got from Universe Rep last year. I mean, there is still enough, because again, with all 3 baddies needing a, I just don't know why I keep on calling them that, but with all the 3 main villains of GT needing an LL. Now Omega already has an Ultra, so they're probably not going to revisit him. You know, he's not going to get a second Ultra, I don't imagine. I don't think they'd do that. Anyways, But with all of them three, those are three candidates right there. And then you have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think would be better as an actual Ultra this time as opposed to another LL. And then SSJ 4 Vegeta could be either one, right? I actually think an LL or an LF for Super Baby would actually be really cool because they could do what they did with Grade 8 Vegeta and make him go like Golden Uzaru form. That'd be really, really cool as his like LF. But anyways, I have to imagine but when GT shows up at Anniversary, it probably won't be part 1 or part 2. Maybe if they do 4 characters again, which might be the new standard, you know, we might be looking at another situation to where they flip-flop or they keep it, you know, they do 2 1 1, so 2 LLs at launch, 1 LL in the middle to get us to the final Ultra, or they do yet again part 1 1 LL, part 2 2 like last year's, and then finish with an Ultra. But the thing is, I mean, unless we see another format change, which I think, you know, is obviously possible, we've been consistently seeing changes in the format. They are getting very, very much so to the point where it's a little formulaic to some extent in terms of like actual amount of releases in totality. Like right now, we're probably swapping. We're getting 2 Legends Limiteds in January, probably no Legends Limited in February. It will probably be the Ultra that was in this time slot last year, right? So probably the same amount of characters, so probably roughly 19 or 20 total premium characters in the 12-month span. But how do they place that? You know, it's, you know, questionable. Where would the Ultras be? Where would the LFs be? You know, March could turn around. March this in 2023 was Ultra Rose. This year it could be April is the singular Ultra and March is the LF and Ultra or something. And I don't know, dude. They could, like, who knows how they're going to end up working out. But I imagine the premium time slots will still have premium characters. It'll just be, are they LFs or are they Ultras this time? Anywho, so as we get to Anniversary, I actually doubt part 1 will probably even be GT, simply because the Ultra is more than likely going to be related to GT. So whether it is Ultra SJ4 Gogeta, or it is Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or something of that nature, or something new, I have to imagine, and I've been saying this for a little bit, and I think they will deliver, I have to imagine we will see something in the vein of tag characters in terms of like a new mechanic. Like, yeah, we saw the cool tap thing last year, but you know, tag characters really changed a lot about how we play the game. I have to imagine that is coming sooner than later. So that kind of like, and especially now we also have game originals, which I also will say I don't think we're going to see just a ton of those throughout the year. Diddy and I talked about this as well like a few weeks ago. I have to imagine we see at most 2 or 3 in the entire year. 2 or 3 in the entire year, right? And also I have to imagine they probably value those highly, and I doubt we'll see those as monthly LFs or something. We'll probably see those during maybe one during Anniversary and one during Legends Fest or something like that. That would be my guess. Now pray on everything that the banner, that's one of the characters I hope we see this year is Majin Vegeta. Now pray that the banner looks nothing like the Bardock and Goku banner, because that banner was so freaking garbage. It's not even fun. That banner sucked. But what I have to imagine is that everyone that kept thinking part 1 would be GT, because last year, you know, part 1 was Universe Rep. I don't think so. I think they'll actually make GT finish up the Anniversary, and they'll give GT like this big crazy Ultra. Now I could see us revisiting GT once more before Anniversary, but my guess, and I can already hear people like, they said they're gonna buff GT and we haven't seen GT again, and then the Anniversary starts, still haven't seen GT, but they're saving the GT love for the Ultra. That's what I am betting happens. Maybe we'll see one more, but like, you know, they've been doing these thematic campaigns, and I have to imagine we're probably going to see them go to like sagas they didn't touch last year, I would guess, right? So let's think about it. In terms of Z, we saw Frieza Saga, which they gave a ton of love, right? The Guinea Force was awesome. And then into Goku, and then we saw Majin Buu Saga, but we didn't see Saiyan Saga, and we didn't see Cell Saga, right? Like they did the Cell drop, but he was like a little mini release. Like, the Cell drop was so interesting because he just was there, right? Like we got UVB, we got Cell, and then everyone was like formulating, like they heard the birds chirping and they were trying to like guess there's gonna be an ultra, and I was like, yo, I don't think we're gonna get an ultra this fast again. Like it seems like we're at warp speed, but I think things will slow down, and they kind of did, right? Like they did the Ginyu Force, and the Ginyu Force wasn't Legends Limited, it was Mega Rising. When's that guy getting his Zenkai? Maybe this anniversary. But like it was just it's a quick little 2-week thing. Like literally we got UVB, we got Cell with that really awesome Gohan 2 weeks later, and then 2 weeks after that we entered the Namek Saga campaign, right? So there really wasn't like a Cell Saga campaign. I have to imagine that will be somewhere this year, right? And I have to imagine Saiyan Saga will be somewhere this year. And also, I mean, it seems crazy to say, but Majin Buu Saga could also be somewhere this year, right? They could definitely revisit Majin Buu Saga. So I don't think, like, I don't know how people are seeing it right now, but in my head, I'm like, I think we'll see GT a lot, and I definitely think we'll see GT representation at the 2 big celebrations, but I don't think we're going to see it just consistently crazy every month. Like I don't think last year where we went from UREP into UREP and we just literally were basically three releases straight. We got UREP essentially, but I don't think we'll see that. I think we'll probably move past GT after we get this second Legends Limited unit, who we already talked about. I think it will be one of essentially 5 characters, because that's all it really feels. Please, Blue Skies, please, ball. That's all it really feels like it can be, because hopefully this is the last thing I'll say in the video, because this will be my Legends Limited pool to wrap everything up. If not, we will keep going, so stay tapped in. There's a lot of DBS Broly stuff that needs love, right? They have purposely not Zenkai. Please, let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we're done. We're good. How much we got to see? How much CC did I spend in this video? So I can see the opener and the headliner. I did that, by the way. We called this last year, so I'm trying to set this up early this year. I can see the opener and the headliner. Wait, am I midway through a step? I can't end like that. Yeah, look at that. GT, Sun Family, and Sand, bro. You do get the additional buff to tag GT though. They do want you to run them on GT, but you don't have to. That's, you know, that's kind of the thing. All right, I gotta finish the steps out. Come on, guys. I gotta finish the steps. I got to. I hope you liked the video. I appreciate you guys. Anyways, so I have to imagine DBS Broly is probably going to play a heavy role in the actual anniversary. And so, you know, we'll probably see now. If it's not anniversary, I mean, I could see honestly GT and DBS Broly having a role in both Fest and Anniversary, but we need the Zenkai for Gogeta. We need the Zenkai for Broly. Those have got to be sitting somewhere. We need, honestly, the Zenkai for the tag unit. And those are all 3 such special units. I mean, they know what they're holding on to there, that they are not going to Zenkai those on a random monthly thing. That just is not happening. I mean, it was pretty cool and crazy to see Legends Limited, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Dude, huge, dude. That's crazy. All right, we got him. I will probably do the dual summon battle with Diddy. I think we both have leveled up in gameplay like substantially, so it'll be a good one. Definitely want to stay tapped in. It'll be easier to do that if you're subscribed. What's up? But don't be surprised when it opens or part 2 is heavily DBS Broly, because they are saving that Zenkai. And I say they'll probably do it during Anniversary. No way. I'll say they'll probably do it during Anniversary because I don't think they want to wait that long to Zenkai those units. I mean, at that point, those units will be 4 years old. We're 2024. Legends Fest 2024. Yellow Gogeta Blue and Blue DBS Broly will be 4 years old. And even crazier, the tag Super Saiyan Blues will be 3 years old. That is insane. Be him. Okay. Still W. So I just don't think they'll wait that long to do them. So what I could see is Broly Gogeta Zenkai, right? During 6th. Then they save another LL or an Ultra or something for Legends Fest, and then during Legends Fest, they'll Zenkai the LF tag unit that we got for 2021 Legends Fest. One of my favorite reveals of all time. You want to talk about someone getting hype about something and people saying, oh man, he's screaming, he's being hyped. That is what you call being hyped. And the thing is, like, with Legends, it's so different because Legends actually makes it an event. Like, you know, I'm not going to try to compare this to Smash reveals, because Smash reveals were just on Smash reveals and Fighters reveals were on another level in terms of actual character reveals. And they're pumping these out monthly. But Legends does do a really good job of making most releases an actual event style thing. We tune into a reveals and stuff. They are producing a video for us to watch, and they do it really well. So you start playing Blizzard, you know, and like you're putting me in the element of actually like what makes me enjoy Dragon Ball is just all the different things. You're gonna get me on another level, right? You just are, man. Music does so much for me. So like that just is what that's like. Blizzard playing for that tag unit was the coolest thing. No way. Okay. I mean, you know, we didn't get a Broly animation at all in this. That's crazy. Anyways,
I'm gonna give it my
all I'm trying to say is that they make a lot of these event style releases, which makes me more excited. It makes me happy to be able to share those moments with you guys through reaction. And speaking of stuff that I'm excited to show you guys, you can click on a video right here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Love you guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.